What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. Co-wife.com, going to be the Muslim matrimonial app. Alhamdulillah. All that stuff I talk about on my channel that's happening on other apps is not going to happen on ours. Abuamerican/shop. You can go there, join my men's community. Abu American's Guide to Betting Women. Some of my books are there. Check it out. So, guys, let's get into a very serious issue that's affecting the Muslims. I've been talking about Muslims attacking Muslims, me in specific, but other Muslims also on channels, and everything's coming to a head in a crescendo, and you guys need to be aware of what's going on out there, and I have a solution for you. I'm not just presenting problems to you. Something I learned from the military before we get into this problem. Commander said to me one day, "Don't bring me problems, bring me solutions." It's like, I got enough problems. But I don't have a lot of solutions, and I don't have time to think of a solution for every problem that 9,000 people bring me. So I'm going to give you guys solutions here. So if you haven't noticed, some of the commercials that we're seeing here on YouTube that they're putting forward to Muslim content creators, myself in specific, I was asked about some of the commercials that YouTube presents to my viewers, which are by far Muslim. That we're dealing with matters and topics of leaving Islam, apostasy, and whatnot. Then it came up on our brother Red Pill Arabic, Coach Kareem. Someone asked him in my men's community about the commercials there. He had commercials popping up talking about leaving Islam, apostasy, and whatnot. Obviously, his crowd is also largely Muslim. Then the three Muslims recently did a video, Barakallahu Feek, on the topic of these liars advertising to their viewership, or targeted ads. Maybe, I don't know if you can do targeted ads on YouTube or not, but if you can, they're targeting channels. That's what was insinuated and understood by me. Maybe I misunderstood that they're sending targeted ads to his viewership, encouraging Muslims to apostate. And now, although it doesn't seem connected, I think it is. We have our brother Gabriel Al-Romani has been demonetized. And so what we're seeing here is Muslim content creators being targeted. And we're being targeted for ads that specifically oppose Islam, push people away from Islam, or encourage people to leave Islam. We also know that there's a problem with ads in general because these ads have a lot of haram in them for us. And so we're looking at a situation where Muslims are increasingly being bombarded outside of what we're seeing in social media already with like problems and issues that cannot be ignored. Now I have a solution, and I don't cooperate with Gabriel anymore. We rarely talk anymore. I think I talked to him. We just gave the salams like maybe 3 months ago, 4 months ago. That was it. It's like, "Assalamu alaikum, how you doing?" "I'm good, alhamdulillah, wa alaikum salam." That was it. We don't really talk. We don't cooperate. We don't collaborate anymore. But this is a suggestion for him. Just one content creator to another, one Muslim to another. We're not going to get into Aqidah, Menhaj, all this type of stuff, whatever else. He's my brother in Islam in general, and I wish the best for him in this life and the next. That starts, with, of course, with the Aqidah and the Menhaj, and then whatever trickles down from there. So I'm going to whatever trickles down from there, which is our YouTube monetization. Now, as you know, us content creators, we do make decent money off of our content. Fair enough. It's work. We're doing work. Whether you agree with our work or not, or how it's done, it should be compensated. And what happens is that work, of course, is paid by YouTube ads, and you are watching those ads, meaning your attention is being monetized. But you're not being compensated for your attention being monetized because you're forced to watch the ads. You have no choice but to watch whatever ads they put in front of you. You have no choice, no determination. You can't say, "I don't like this ad, I like this ad." They probably should have a feature like that, to be fair, but it's a different conversation. We're going to go into solutions and the problem. So we know that the problem is the ads, that even if it's not the worst of the worst ads, which are those encouraging Muslims to leave Islam and apostasy and these things that are anti-Islamic, it's just things that are being put forth to us that are haram that we want to avoid in general anyway. And we don't know the conditions of the Muslims that watch our channels. They might be on our channels looking for help because they're struggling with something, and then he's put or she's put an ad in front of them that's the exact problem that they're trying to avoid, be it from adult content and entertainment to Hammer or whatever the person struggles with. They might get ads for that. We don't know what the content that's being put in front of them is. We know how you'll talk about a topic and then all of a sudden ads start popping up all over your phone for it. Like I just bought a vacuum bot, a vacuum and mop bot. I still get every website I go onto, there's vacuum and mop bot ads. I have one now. It's like, stop sending me the ads. There's other stuff I want. I want $1 million in cash delivered to my front door. Can I start getting ads for that? So, but back to seriousness. So I want to give you guys some solutions, and especially to Muslim content creators if you haven't done this already. And I'm going to put the link in my description. Please make use of it. If we want different results, we have to do different things. We can't constantly follow the same pattern hoping for a change when we haven't consistently seen a change in that pattern. We know that if we do this, aka we stick to YouTube, we keep watching YouTube, we're going to keep getting those same results. And so I think it's time for Muslims to make what is the word? Zodus? An exit from YouTube, or at least a transition. And I'm going to tell you how and why it's beneficial to you and to the content creators that you enjoy watching. Even if you don't enjoy watching my content, it will be good for the content creator that you do enjoy watching, and it'll be good for you also. So, in the description is a link to Odyssey. I've been talking about Odyssey for a while now. My channel is mirrored to Odyssey. So whatever I like, this video will automatically be uploaded to Odyssey, like just hours later. It's not going to be long. It's mirrored there. If you watch videos on Odyssey, and you can do lives now on Odyssey. Odyssey is updated. They've upgraded. You can do lives. I actually do my lives. My live is also viewed because I use StreamYard. So StreamYard, I stopped streaming to Twitch, but I stream to Twitter. I stream to YouTube, obviously, and I stream to Odyssey. Now, if I upgrade StreamYard again, I might go back to Twitch and a few other, platforms. But for right now, those are the three I stream to. So you can even stream to Odyssey. Now, what's the benefit for you as a Muslim and Muslim content creators to go to Odyssey? And I'll tell you what it is. There's no ads. There are absolutely, completely, and totally zero ads on Odyssey. You will not be given ads on apostasy. You will not be given ads on porn, adult info, whatever else, and all these types of things. The ads are non-existent. There's no ads. Not on the sidebar, not in the videos, not before the videos, during the videos, after the videos. And here's the great thing about it. They pay you for watching the videos. Now, there's a fatwa that says cryptocurrencies are okay. I understand that there's a big debate between Muslims as to whether or not, you hold that cryptocurrencies are halal or not. I have a fatwa. I'll put it in the description also, that cryptocurrencies are permissible. Now, obviously, this is what limits. We're not going to go into specifics, but if you're dealing with something like, let's say, and I'm just giving examples, guys, I don't want to go too deep into this. If you're dealing with something like Celsius, it's obviously haram, because Celsius is by its core all about lending and percents and, and riba, usury, as it would be called in English. It's clear it's haram. You can't mess with that. But library is not about that. Library is paying you to watch videos, and library pays content creators to upload videos, and they pay the content creators for the watches. So although you will not, as a content creator, make as much as you do on YouTube, this is true, you will continue to be paid for your work, and you will continue to be and your viewers will have a benefit for watching your videos there also, other than the actual information that you're teaching them. Guys, I really think we're at that point where we really need to start looking at other platforms as Muslims where we, in terms of our ideas and our concepts, are safe. There's a lot of silencing going on. Times are changing rapidly. We're seeing with people's compliance to this recent illness that's going around the world, that now people in powers and places and positions of powers, and I know this might not seem connected, but it is, they see how compliant people are and how much and how far they can push people, and it's far. They keep pushing, trying to find a line, and they're realizing there's no line. And so we need to go to those places where our ideas, our concepts, our beliefs are quote unquote safe in a sense, and they can be spread without resistance from whoever the maintainer of that platform is. And you have that on Odyssey. Now, obviously, it's a free speech platform, but you can absolutely curate and control what you see and what you don't see. You know, is it on open platform? Yes, you can find all sorts of information on there, but in the same way that you can on YouTube. So, I don't want to hear any complaints or statements. Oh, well, there's this on there and there's that on there and this person's on there and that person's on there. That person's on social media, period. Also, he's on YouTube also. So this is not an argument or discussion. This is about, helping your content creator continue to create content. And this is about you helping yourself avoid impermissible haram, issues and problematic issues that pop up on your screen when you want to consume social media and information specifically. Meaning, when I say specifically, you came looking for something in specific, you didn't want more. But you're getting more. You're getting bad commercials, you're getting this, you're getting that, you're getting whatever else. This is the solution. Now, I have one more thing I want to address, and it's in regards to our brother Gabriel. I don't watch Gabriel's material. I disagree with some of his stuff. I disagree with some of his statements, especially some of the people, that he interviews. Obviously, y'all are going to say, well, you interview non-Muslim guys, Abuamerican. Yeah, but, it's different. We understand the non-Muslims are on the outside of our religion. They don't have a harm on us because we can see what they're all about and what their program is. But when you deal with certain people within the religion, then it's like a cancer. It grows inside, unchecked, unseen, and it destroys the body. And outside ideologies and concepts are easy because you see it. It's like an attack coming from the outside. You can block it. You can avoid it. You can defensively strike back against these ideas. So I disagree with some of his guests. That's why I don't have some Muslim guests on my show, despite the fact that I'd like to have more Muslim guests on my show. But what bothers me in regards to this is that it was Muslims who took him down. Now, Gabriel's channel, he's tame in comparison to how I talk and what I talk about. And y'all took him down. Muslims, what are you doing? We have the non-Muslims attacking us through commercials, through, propaganda and whatever else that they put in front of us. And then you assist them against a Muslim by attacking him. Where's the wala wal bara? You don't have to like him. I talked about this in my yesterday's video. And if you haven't watched it, go watch it. You don't have to like that brother. You don't have to like me. But you also don't have to watch our content. You don't have to go and attack and try and harm your brothers and your sisters. You don't have to do that. And if that brother was to find a way to strike back at those who took him down, I would completely just be like, it is what it is. I wouldn't begrudge him. Obviously, it's going to be better if he doesn't do that. But I find no problem if he did. What are you people doing? You call yourselves the people of the testification of faith. The Shahadatain. One ummah. And this is what you do to your brother? Listen, Islam isn't about who you like or you dislike. His haqq and his honor and his dignity is not about who you like or dislike. What are you doing, people? What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. I advise you against harming your brothers. I advise you against harming your brothers. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. I don't have anything against the brother. I don't cooperate with anything. There's Muslim content creators out there I don't like. There's some I don't like their content. But one thing I don't do is go around trying to actively harm these people. The only time I come for them, their honor and their dignity is when they come for mine. That's it. Why are you people going out of your way to report and try and take down Muslim content creators? Meanwhile, those same people that you're using to try and take him down as a Muslim are putting in front of you content and commercials telling you to apostate from Islam. It looks like it's working. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like it's working. Because you are now being an enemy to the Muslims while they're being an open enemy to the Muslims. And whose side are you on? Well, if you're trying to take down our brothers, it looks like you're on their side. Wallah wal bara. Then you'll come on people's channels in my comments and start talking about me, how bad I am, this, that, the other, whatever else. Meanwhile, you're actively aiding the non-Muslims in trying to take down a Muslim. And here I am, I'm telling you guys, as Muslims, what we got to do to try and get better, to be better, how we can protect ourselves. Yeah, I'm actually going to use that today. Yes, I am doing better than you in this particular care. I'm not saying ana akhairun min. I'm not saying that, but I am saying right now I'm being better than you. And how can you sit with a good conscience believing you're better than me? You're better than our brother or Gabriel or this one or that one, and you're actively trying to destroy the Muslims, and we're out here, whether you agree with our methods or not, our statements or not, we're out here trying to help the Muslims through trying times, through the age of social media and the problems that are associated with it. So let's say you take brothers down, you take them, you destroy them. What are we left with? We're left with YouTube putting apostasy ads in front of you. That's who you're trying to help. Take us offline. Who's left behind? Other than those commercials and those ads telling you to leave Islam. There's no more Muslim content creators. You win. You don't like the Salafis, you get our brothers taken offline. This one, that one, the Da'is and their channels taken offline. You don't like us, more modern brothers who are out here, trying to help you through modern issues, through our way of trying to help you. You get us taken down. Did you ever think about what your goal is and who you're helping? It's a shame upon your parents that they raised you to be a Muslim, to help these people who are trying to destroy the Muslims and Islam destroy other Muslims. It's a shame upon your parents. It's a shame upon you and your heart and the testification of faith that you say you hold in your chest. And I'm not denying it from you, but man, you looking really dodgy right now. This is a polite request. This is a polite request. This is a polite cease and desist order. I don't know what you're thinking, but it's not right. Iblis, he said to Allah, and we can find this in the Quran, when Allah told Iblis to leave and get down, leave to get out of the paradise, he says, verily, I'll misguide your servants. So he's going to come from the left, the right, the top, the bottom, front, the back. He's going to come from all sides. He's going to make them think that good is bad, bad is good, and the like, paraphrasing. I'll have to look it up again. It's been a long time since I read that ayat. But if this ain't those times, if this ain't happening right now in a big way, then I'm really, then I don't know what's going on here. Then maybe I am misguided if this is somehow upon guidance, the behavior that these people are taking part in taking down our brothers. If this is higher, if this is good, then yes, I'm confused about Islam and what I've learned in it. It's your man, Abuamerican, man. Follow those links down below. Get on Odyssey. Encourage your content creator to get on Odyssey, to mirror his content to Odyssey, because there's going to come a time they're not going to be here anymore. It's just a matter of time before they try and come for me, if they're not already actively doing it. And then they're going to go for this one, and the more success they get with every content creator, the more bold they're going to get, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse until there's no one left except for, the people who are making adult content and making Leave Islam content. And they're not going to go for those guys. I promise you that. And then guess who's going to be guilty of helping them? Those Muslims who tried to take us down. Those Muslims who reported the videos that are talking about whatever else. Is Gabriel. Gabriel's tame, mashallah. I love the brother for the sake of Allah. He's a Muslim. And I don't mean this as an insult, but his content is boring compared to what I put out. And you got him taken down. It's just a matter of time before all of us are taken down. And you, the Muslims, will be guilty. Because it was you, the Muslims, who did this. So you're going to help take the people who are speaking of Islam and the Muslims and speaking on our behalf as best as we can. Again, whether you agree or not. And you're just going to leave behind the adult entertainment creators. and the apostates. Because I'm sure you're not there reporting their stuff. You really, really, really need to stop, contemplate, and look in the mirror, people. I don't know what you're thinking or what you're doing, but I guarantee you it's not the higher or anything. Or maybe you're not even thinking of higher. Maybe you're just angry because you're an evil person and you know you're evil, and people are reminding you that you're evil by their content, and that's why you're reporting them. I don't know what your condition is, but I suggest you get it looked at and fixed. This is your man, Abuamerican. We'll see you on Odyssey. I'm out.